What's good, family? It's your man, the YB, back once again. Make sure you lick off the like button, subscribe, and me to the bell. So, Mr. Ryan TikTok Garcia, aka the TikTokogram champion, the undisputed, undefeated TikTokogram champion of the world, Ryan TikTok Garcia. He wilded out, in my opinion. Now, obviously, he just smoked on that Fortuna pack. And since then, he's now moving the goalpost. Don't remember, people, the other day I did a video. Ryan Garcia was saying he wants Tank. He's going to disclose all the negotiations to prove he's not ducking, etc., etc. Now, he's saying he's not fighting at 135 anymore. And Tank needs to follow him at 140. The fuck? Here's the actual quotes from this tweaking having ass dude. I was thinking the other day, I might never go back to 135, Garcia said immediately after. I was determined to make 135. I would have made it easy, but it just feels better to be at 140. It doesn't make sense. I didn't know this fight was at 140, by the way. I'm not desperate for a 135 bout. I'm desperate to make the biggest fights possible and to give the fans what they want. Fortuna, Tego, you're definitely making the biggest fights possible. Keep doing what you're doing, Muppet. The best fight is me and Tank. That's a crazy fight for everyone in the whole world. Everybody is going to be watching. That's what I'm desperate for. I want to give the fans everything they want. That's where my heart is positioned at. Tank will fight me at 140, I'm pretty sure. Now, listen, initially, as you heard at the start of the video, I was fixing to be on the Mr. TikTokogram champion's neck. But really, guess what? They sent Devin Haney. Yeah, Ryan Garcia went saying, I want Dev Haney at 140. That's what you don't want. He's talking about Tank Davis. He's talking about the man who really ain't do nothing. Yeah, Tank Davis's career is a random, weird, fruity career. Tank Davis's career involves him just dotting around, fighting bums. So why not? I mean, Tank Davis has already fought 140. So like I said, that's why I thought, wait a minute, why am I getting on Ryan for? Ryan's only following what Tuck Davis has been doing anyway. Messy career. Normally careers, yeah, people stay at a weight, dominate it, or win do as much as they can, then move up. Tank Davis does nothing at 130, does nothing at 135, and he's in there at 140 fighting some old washed up dude, weight drain dude, pumped up dude. That's your man Tank. So really, Ryan Garcia versus Tank Davis at 140 would sound, honestly, just about right. And thinking from a tactical point of view, I actually think, because the Tank's so small in terms of his stature, I think from a fight point of view, it makes the most sense in terms of competitiveness. Now, I think Tank smokes on. I think Tank will roll up and smoke on the Mr. TikTokogram champion. It's pack. But them £5 is like an extra inch on your Johnson, 100%. An extra £5 in weight coming from 135 to 140 is like God blessing you with an extra inch on your Johnston. Yeah? Very valuable. Every inch counts, 100%. Yeah? And Ryan Garcia's got that longer build. He can turn almost into some sort of Tommy Hearns kind of cat at 140. Much bigger and maybe stronger. Whereas Tank coming up, yeah, he'll have that stub. It's almost like Canelo. Yeah, when Canelo came up to Bivol, he was heavier, but the power just didn't translate, did it? So I feel the same for Ryan. Ryan can maybe Bivol Tank Davis. Go in there and just be big dog, or just be that stronger. Tank won't carry the 140 as well as Ryan Garcia will. Or Ryan Garcia will benefit from being them extra £5 more than Tank. And really, he needs that edge. If anything, I wouldn't. Really, the fight should be at 144 or something. Give Ryan Garcia the full edge. Because he's going to need all the edge he can get. So from a competitive point of view, it actually makes sense. Because at 135, Ryan Garcia has no edge. And it's man versus man. And his pack will be rolled up and smoked on. I mean, even at 140, pack might be rolled up and smoked on. But really, I care about not just Tank winning. I want to see the hardest fight for both men. So why not? Does it surprise me that Ryan Garcia playing these games? No, it don't. It sums everything up. My whole thing is, why make it more complicated? Now, who knows? Maybe Tank's happy to do 140. He's done it before against Bum, so why not? But you know what Mayweather promotions are like. Yeah, Mayweather promotions are renowned for always putting the weight scales in their favour. So if anything, they'll be the ones saying, "Nah, we want 135." But anyway, man, listen, we're talking about. We can't even get these guys in a room to seriously discuss, and we're talking about different weights. Let's get the fight done at 135 before we worry about anything else. That's what I'm thinking. Let's even get the fight in the cut, is what I'm thinking. About different weights, this weight, that weight. Never mind that. Let's just, you know what I mean? Okay, now. And I really do hope after all this talking from both men, don't forget, Espinosa, Tank Davis's big dog, his network executive, he was woofing, yeah, we can get the fight done. We want the fight for Tank. And all I'm saying is, yeah, do not let me hear of another bum fight for Tank. I don't want to hear it. Ryan Garcia, for me, yeah, is the baseline for Tank. I mean, if Tank wants to fight Devin Haney, fine. If he wants to fight Teofimo, fine. If he wants to fight Lomachenko, fine. But Ryan Garcia is the base. Don't let me hear about anyone below that. And to be honest, same as Ryan. I don't want to hear about Ryan fighting anyone but Teo and them like the top ones. I'm just not. Yeah, and I guess he is young to be fair, but still, man. Let's see how he gets on with Tuna. But still, assuming he smokes on Tuna's pack, which Eddie Hearn says that Ryan Garcia might end up getting caught slipping. So let's see how that plays out ultimately. But beyond that, if he smokes on Tuna, let's just not do no more than once. Serious ones now. Ones that lead somewhere. Ones that have a narrative. Otherwise, what are you in the game for? Boxing these days reminds me of people say, oh, well, I can't get excited for. Like, for example, Ryan Garcia versus Tego. He said, oh, the reason I couldn't get knockouts is because I couldn't get excited for the fight because it's not a big fight. And then he goes on to book bum fights. Like, you can't win, can you? You don't book top fights, and then you book bum fights, and you complain that you can't get up. Oh, it's like, you can't win, can you? You say up, they say down. And really, I wish I was passionate about UFC and MMA, because that's where the hype's at the moment. Because people get what they want. But I don't know, something that just don't click for me. I'm not sure whether it's the fact that dudes are on the floor, all sweaty and slimy and whatnot. I don't know what it is, man. But yeah, I wish these boxers would sort it out. Because there's a lot of talent, but no one really wants to be pushed, apart from Devin Haney and maybe Shakur. No, I'll give Shakur. So far, Shakur and Devin Haney, they're the go-getters. Teofimo Lopez, to a lesser extent, but I'll salute him for fighting Lomachenko. But really, it's few and far between real go-getters. There's a lot of talkers, a lot of woofers. Benavidez, Ryan Garcia, Caleb Plant. Very few real doers who really want to get busy with it. 100%.